Hello, this is Nicholas from Shining and you're watching Addict TV. Well, Shining is a band of mine, and we've been doing this for 13 years, and this is the second time we are in Paris. Hopefully it will go better than last time. Well, the thing is that the new album is more or less more black in a way, but you can still definitely hear that it's shining when you press the play button, you know, because we still have the same atmosphere and the same overall darkness in the music and on the record. So the reason why the album isn't released yet is due to a producer that we have been working with who has fucked up really bad. Osmos Productions has nothing to do with it. It's only the fact of this producer. So, but I think we will gain a lot of new fans with this, and maybe even keep the old ones. Who knows? You can't have limitations when you do music, because if you have limitations, all of a sudden, you know, you have to follow rules and stuff like that, and I'm not interested in that at all. I mean, if I come up with a riff that sounds like Eurythmics, for example, or David Bowie, and it still fits with the overall atmosphere, obviously I will use it. Then if someone has a problem with it, fine, you know, don't buy the record, but you know, you have to be, as a musician, I think that you can't have any limitations whatsoever. And that's also why everything that you buy today also sounds like shit, you know, because they have limitations. The fact is that we actually recorded 2 albums, one for Osmos Productions and one for indie recordings. I think that overall, you know, it's shining, and for the first time I've also let the 2 guitarists write each song, you know. So you have Groby has written 1 song and Hus has written 1 song. So for the first time ever, I'm not alone with writing music, which makes it feel more like a band, you know, altogether. We will probably continue with this in the future, so I let the other people get involved with the actual process of writing music and even lyrics. You know, you're influenced by everything, you know, not just music. You're influenced by everything that happens throughout your daily life, and that's basically what turns out to become the lyrics. But music-wise, I have to say that I am inspired by everything from Mayhem and Catatonia to Dido and Red Hot Chili Peppers, you know. It's always because there's always a certain darkness in each kind of music. It doesn't matter what genre, it doesn't matter whatever, you know. So, wow, you know, with the inspirations, it's really broad. Yes, they are very effective. It seems like people haven't heard anything of the new album, but they go directly on it when we play it. So you will see tonight. Actually, I want to be able to write English lyrics, but I can't. If I have to express myself, I have to express myself in my native tongue. So it's really bad, because we have also tried to translate the lyrics, but you know, you can't just translate the Swedish words without losing the very essence of the lyric. So unfortunately we're still doing Swedish lyrics, and we'll probably do it for the future as well. Pain, you know. I mean, if you play a Shining album, I think that you easily can, you know, understand that there's a lot of pain behind it. There's always been, but you know, it's a common saying that everything that is great is built upon sorrow or suffering, and that's true. If you are an artist, you have to work with that. And sorrow, suffering are very strong emotions, which are easily translated into tunes instead. In the past, I would have answered very differently, but now I can say we are a band. You know? And it's an institution sometimes, you know. You have to be fucked up in the head to play this music. You definitely have to. That's why we also change like 50 members every year. Yes, of course. I personally live for the life I'm trying to build up with my wife. We're getting married now, and we're gonna have children, 2 to 2, you know. So that's obviously worth living for. But in a way, it's also been worth living for Shining, because as I see now, for example, we have grown immensely throughout the years, and it's just getting better and better, and bigger audiences, more selling records. So yeah, I have 2 things in my life, and that's music and my love. Yes, in a way, but you know, we have this problem because everyone always expects that, you know, okay, you go to a Shining show and you will see him cutting himself up, beating some people, whatever. And that doesn't happen that often, you know, but it has followed us throughout the years, because sometimes it does happen. And in a way, it sucks to have that kind of stamp on you that, you know, whatever you do and wherever you play, people think that you're gonna act like Gigi fucking Allen, you know. Even though sometimes I do, but nothing is premeditated. We never sit down and go like, yeah, on this song I'm gonna have to beat this guy in the face, and on this song I'm gonna have to, I don't know, cut myself so deep that I can't stand up, you know. It just happens. So nothing is premeditated. Oh, we want to play everywhere. Now we're gonna play in Mexico as well, and we're probably gonna do some Russian dates as well. And we're gonna play in a lot of really bad countries in August as well, so I don't know. There's always, you know, when you do a show and there's, let's say, 200 to 500 people, there's always 2 or 3 persons, I like to think at least, that gets infected with our music and our the way of life that we provoke it, you know. So there's, you know, potential at every concert to fuck up one life or another. That's why we also continue doing this. Well, fuck you and your stupid friends, you know. The thing is, King, or Queen as I prefer to call him, he's a good friend of mine and a very talented bassist. And the choice was obvious because we lost our other bassist, but we were supposed to do, I think, 10 dates in Spain, and all of a sudden we were standing without a bassist, and King was really busy with Gorgoroth. So I said that, you know, yeah, we're gonna find some new, and we found this little 19-year-old boy who's with us tonight, really good bassist and extremely good stage persona. So, you know, but people, they always talk, you know, and they go like, if you do this and do this, you're an idiot and blah blah blah, but it's like, fuck you, you know. We do it our way. Attain. Okay, I became the vocalist of a German band called Bethlehem. We just did a recording or re-recording, and we started to work on a new album. I've been doing some vocals for a Norwegian band called Den Såkalte. We just released a new album. I have no idea what's happening.